Hello guys and welcome back to another episode of our Girona career mode. We return today with episode 20 and we've got lots to jump into today. We're going to have the return of the Champions League with both legs of our last 16 clash against Liverpool, both home and away. More big games in La Liga and also the Copa del Rey quarter-finals as we look to make it through to the Final Four and retain the cup that we won last year. That's our first game of the video, away at the Mestalla to Valencia. Vamos, Girona. So jumping into our first game here, we're really down to sort of crunch time in the season now. We've got big games coming thick and fast. That 6-point lead at the top of La Liga with just 16 games to go. Of course, the Champions League restarting with our clash against Liverpool. And of course, this competition, the Copa del Rey, that we're looking to retain. And we'll have to get past Valencia here if we are to do so. And the main the main problem that we've got at the moment is the injuries. And remember in the previous episode, we had multiple players going down injured, particularly in our back line. And I worked out pre-game of our 25-man squad, outfield players, we've got 19 fit and available at this moment. So yeah, really struggling with the injuries and the fatigue, and we're going to have to cope with that with multiple games coming thick and fast in multiple competitions. Looking to make it through to the semis here though, as Levi getting a chance tonight forces the save. Yeah, I mean, with just having those 19 outfield players available, you know, I am thinking, have we got enough? Yes, Levi, have we got enough to compete in 3 competitions with the amount of injuries? I'm thinking maybe one got to go. It would be this competition of the 3. This is my lowest priority, but I do still want to retain it. And Levi Garcia says, Gaffer, hold that thought. Yeah, we're going to have to be very clever with our squad, our substitutions, our rotations. And the one position of the pitch we do have a lot of players is up front. Oh, that's great. Montoya! It's the kid back from injury, back amongst the goals, and potentially sending us into that semi-final. Here goes Mateo off the bench. Mateo through the gap. Zigankov, it's 3. Girona into the Final Four. And it's game over now. Put us in the hat for the next round. Come on. As we get back to the menus, we've got a quick turnaround for our next game against Espanyol, which should hopefully be a banker. As we see Real Madrid now jump into second above Barca. Copa del Rey semi-finals we will face Athletic Bilbao. Okay, we avoided Real Madrid, which is the main thing. I wanted to avoid them. But yeah, moving on into the next game, it's Espanyol at home at the Montilivi, where a win will move us 7 points clear of Real Madrid at the top of the table. Vamos, Girona. I do have to say, with Barcelona slipping up once again in the league, I do think that we are favourites for this league title. Real Madrid coming back into it. Do not write them off. As Zigankov bends home his second in as many games and gives us an early lead here. I would say at the moment we're favourites. A 7-point gap if we win here today. But with the injury crisis and the big games coming, do not rule out Real Madrid. Oh, given away. That's so poor. Zigankov in again. Oh, he's playing with so much more confidence now. Victor Zigankov has started this episode off on absolute flames. 3rd goal of the episode. And he's only played about half an hour in total. He's been incredible today. Sonse into Douglas Luiz. It really easy to play through this Espanyol defence, and Dovbyk, you can't give him that room. 3-0 inside half an hour. We are absolutely tearing this Espanyol defence apart. Corner for Girona. Looking for the main man. It's 4. And this is just absolutely ruthless from Girona, stating that we are going nowhere. That gap at the top of the table will be restored to 7. Oh no, not another one. Sonse goes down after a bad tackle. Well, it was a clean tackle, but it was a heavy one for Sonse, and now he hits the deck. I did tone down those injury sliders in the previous episode, but still another injury, and Sonse, the latest man to hit the deck. Oh my word, Dougie. Oh, I thought it was sailing over. That was the closest we've come for a while. Dougie Luiz testing the keeper out there. Well, there is the whistle here at the Montalivi. So close to being the perfect night for Girona. The only real worrying sign is the potential injury for Sonse. I'm hoping that it's going to be just a bruise, because he did get up quite quickly, and well, Douglas Luiz nearly catching the keeper out. What a way that would have been to score his first goal of the campaign. But a near perfect night for Girona as we move 7 clear at the top of La Liga. Let's go and see how bad that injury is going to be for the Spaniard Sonse. And as we load back up into the menus, that Copa del Rey semi-final to come. No, EA! Please fix this, man. Sonse down with the broken toe. 18 outfield players we have available now. We literally just have enough to fill the bench. That is utterly ridiculous. And well, with Bilbao to come in midweek in the Copa del Rey semi-finals, I'm not sure how we're going to cope. One maybe got to go, and I think it may well be this one here. Copa del Rey semi-final, first leg, once again at home at the Montalivi. Vamos, Girona. Yeah, honestly, guys, another injury. I seriously cannot believe it. 18 first-team players we have available at the moment. It's just getting ridiculous. I've toned down the injury sliders once again, but I think part of it is just getting really unlucky, and all of them have come at once. We have got a little bit of good news as Savio's effort is rebounded away. Pedro Porro back from his injury, so he is working his way back to fitness. So at least one player is coming back, but the rest have all got a couple of months until they're back. So yeah, I really wouldn't be surprised if we go out of the Copa del Rey here in the semi-finals with bigger fish to fry in the Champions League and La Liga. This is my lowest priority of the three. Savio, Victor, chance on the break. Victor Zigankov up against Mazraoui, who's no slouch. Dovbyk, Savio, Garcia from range and saved by Mvogo. Not cleared. Dovbyk off the post. And Zigankov will keep it alive. It's Dovbyk again, this time on the right peg, and it's blocked. And Mvogo clears. First real opening of the game. Couple of chances for us there. Dovbyk coming closest, hitting the upright. And we're still tied at the break. And Garcia didn't stay with him. And the shot comes in, and Yulan, who's in tonight. I was meant to be starting Yassin, but at the rate we're going, I wouldn't be surprised if he's picked up a bloody injury somewhere. Headed away by Garcia, and now the break could be on. We've looked dangerous from the Bilbao corners that we've broken from. Savio, it'll come for Dovbyk, through the gap to Victor, the man of the moment, Victor Zigankov! 4th goal of the episode. Zigankov breaks the deadlock. Girona lead, still finding a way to win. Come on, don't lose it now. Mazraoui swings the cross in. Pedrosa gets something on it. Then Ruiz. And there's the final whistle. And Girona just keep on finding a way to win. We are running these players into the ground, asking them to do it game after game. And they keep finding a way. Victor Zigankov with the only goal gives us the advantage heading to the Basque region. Still another 90 to play, but Girona halfway to the final once again. Come on. So the gap remains at 7 at the top of La Liga. We now face Valencia once again, this time in the league at home at the Montalivi, looking to pull away at the top, and eyes on the big clash against Liverpool in the Champions League in midweek. Vamos, Girona. Mosquera wins it back. This game has been very scrappy so far, but Nicholas sends Levi away. And Levi onto his left peg and drills in the opening goal. I can always trust this man. We may have to rotate, but we know that Levi will always put in a performance for us. And Montoya gets it back. Lovely build-up. Jarrell and Bernabe from the edge, turned away by Samba. As we look for a second before the break, the kid will swing the corner in, looking for Krejci. He is a cheat code from those corners. He's just so good in the air. Girona double up, and we just do not want to give up on this treble. Well, it was 2-0 at the break, and it's 2-0 at full time as well. Girona managed to hold on to the clean sheet, see out the victory, and it's another step closer to retaining our La Liga title. We just do not want to give up on this treble. Incredible resilience from Girona, but a huge test next as we welcome Liverpool to the Montelivi in the Champions League. Come on. Liverpool currently sat top of the Premier League, so this is going to be a huge test, and we don't want to get dumped out in the same round we were last year by English opposition. Need a big result in the first leg. Vamos, Girona. So here we go then. Huge game against Liverpool. They've got an incredible team, and yeah, I was feeling confident going into the last 16 last year against Chelsea, and they showed us that there's levels to this, but I'm hoping that we've learnt from our experience last time out in the Champions League and we can get the better of Liverpool today. Pedrosa does well down the left. Still Pedrosa into Douglas Luiz. Oh, it was a strange effort. Now the captain, and Zigankov gets away. Zigankov! What a finish from Victor. And he just cannot stop scoring at the moment. Hardly had a goal all season long and has 5 in just today's episode alone. What a hit. Gets away from Alaba and then just picks out the top corner. In off the crossbar. Alisson no chance. Girona lead in Spain. Ruiz, look at the space for Pedrosa. We've been really positive in this first half. And Pedrosa down the left. Dovbyk lays it on a plate, and now Savio to let fly. Comfortable for Alisson, but we have been at Liverpool from the off. We have not let them settle, not let them get comfortable, and they're looking pretty rattled out there, but they're top of the Premier League for a reason. We know the quality that they possess, and we're going to have to do a good job to keep them quiet all night long as Mika will sweep up. That's going to do it for the first half, where we've been fantastic, but just a goal up at the moment. That's a terrible ball by Fede Valverde. Picked up by Garcia, and Dovbyk with a brilliant ball into Zigankov to the byline. Surely for 2. Oh, what a save, Alisson. Savio kind of lofted his effort, and it just gave the Brazilian a chance to get across and scramble it away. Come on, so close to that second. And I think we're going to need it heading back to Liverpool. Just a quarter of an hour to play here. Still we lead by 1. Game's just settled down in this last 15 minutes or so. Liverpool looking to find an equalising goal. Girona looking to double their advantage to take back to Anfield. Garcia into Artem. Look at the space. Fabian Ruiz. Not the quickest, can't get away from Gravenberch. Fabian Ruiz denied by Alisson. And there is the whistle. And there is no second goal. We'll take a slender lead back to England as we travel to Merseyside for the second leg. Still big games to come between now and then, but you best believe I'm focusing on that second leg. Huge win in the first here in Spain. And Victor Zigankov's curler into that top corner will give us an advantage heading to Anfield. Wow, what an episode it has been so far. So many great games, and I really want to try and squeeze in that second leg against Liverpool, but We'll see if we've got time. Big clash in the league here, though, as our attention turns back to La Liga. Real Madrid at the Montilivi, and a win will see us move 10 clear of the Galacticos and 8 clear of Barcelona in second. This is a huge game. Can we continue our great form and pick up another 3 points? Vamos, Girona. Well, it's quite interesting looking at this Real Madrid lineup, because it seems that they've got rid of the likes of Tchouaméni and Camavinga and all of the other young talents that they've got, but they've still got Kroos and Modric in midfield. The two vets still playing, and maybe that's why they're not quite as close to us in the league this season. As good as those two are, they're not as good as they used to be, as Fabian Ruiz denied by Thibaut Courtois. Garcia, and now space on the right for Martinez, crosses deep. Savio goes up, Ruiz flicks onto Zigankov, and Courtois, not for the first time today, forced into the stop. Bellingham, is there one final chance for Madrid at the end of what's been a pretty close first half? Vinicius with the effort turned away, and now Martinez does really well to win the header and thankfully gets back up to his feet. Still tied at 0-0 at the break, waiting for the first clear-cut moment of the game. Fabian and the corner to Pedrosa, the man who never tires. And Pedrosa again might just get there. Pedrosa! Oh, what a goal that would have been from the fullback. Denied by Thibaut Courtois. Garcia swings the corner in. Dovbyk! 10 to play. Girona lead. Of course it's that man. Artem Dovbyk, top scorer in La Liga. Adds another to his tally. Girona 13 minutes away from going 8 points clear at the top of La Liga. Huge goal that. Real Madrid sending everybody forward now. Modric. Ball through. We've seen them score late goals against us before. Vinicius Jr. Oh no, ref. Penalty for Real Madrid. And Mosquera definitely got some of the ball, but it may have been after catching the Brazilian. It's a tough one. But Jude Bellingham will have the chance, and Bellingham scores. Sends Julen the wrong way. Real Madrid back on level terms. And maybe that gap is not going to be extended. And there is the whistle. No time for any late chances. And Jude Bellingham's penalty rescues the point for Carlo Ancelotti's side. I just cannot beat these guys, man. If we get through to the Copa del Rey final, I just don't know how we're going to beat them. Every time we face them, they cause me so many issues. I think I'm going to get over the line, but no, they fight back. I think that's the third time they've scored a late equaliser in this save to either win it or rescue a point. Real Madrid are just inevitable. Right, lots of games to still squeeze in if we want to get that second leg away at Anfield. So Real Sociedad up next away at the Reale Arena. Currently vying for a Champions League space, and we know how much we struggle at this ground. Need to return to winning ways here. Vamos, Girona. Lamar through the gap to Kubo. Now Reich Mendes. Lovely ball through the gap. Mika's not got there, and Kubo fires in at the near post. I was just a little bit slow in my reactions there. Slow with Mosquera, slow with Mika. And Kubo, well, there's nothing slow about him. Drills it in at Julen's near post. And Sociedad take the lead. We just, again, like Real Madrid, I just cannot beat these guys. They're so difficult to play against. Zubimendi. And Lamar dispossessed. Then Pedrosa loses it again. Just cannot keep hold of that ball at the moment. And Lamar drills in the second at the near post. I just have not been at it in this game. Can't keep hold of the ball. Sociedad all over me. Lamar doubles up. Dougie, Dovbyk, Garcia. Back to Artem. Pulled across to Luis. There's his first goal. Come on. Dougie Luis finally gets off the mark this season. And Girona back in the game. Come on, we're not losing today. Need at least a point out of this one. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit surprised it's taken Dougie this long to get his first goal of the campaign. I think he ended up with 7 last year in all competitions. So to take him until match day 27 to get his first as Garcia fires just wide. I am surprised it's taken him this long, but hopefully it's not going to be in vain. Making some changes. He's one of those 2 depart. Going 2 up top. Can we find an equaliser? Well, despite the changes, I've just not been able to get the ball off of Sociedad. They've got it exactly where they want it. Kubo just keeps hold of it, and this is surely going to do it. I'm not sure why we're even still playing, because as soon as we get it back, there we go. There is the whistle into the 8th minute of stoppage time. But it is just our 2nd defeat of the season, and to be honest, it's no surprise that it's come at this place. The Reale Arena, we just cannot seem to win here in La Liga. Fallen to defeat for just the 2nd time this season, and that could see the gap cut to just 3 points at the top if Barcelona had won. Disappointing result here. Well, as Barcelona do win their game in hand, the gap is cut to just 3 points at the top of La Liga. Real Madrid just a further point back, and I don't think you can rule out Atleti, 8 points off the top with 12 to play. But our attention now switches to the Copa del Rey, 2nd leg of the semi-final, where we hold that slender 1-0 aggregate lead heading to the Basque region. Vamos, Girona. Oh, given away. Come on, this has got to be it. Zigankov comes infield and smashes it in. Big mistake from Bilbao. Fullback gives it straight to Dovbyk, and then they were in trouble. Viktor Zigankov, once again, he has really turned up today. And Bilbao, surely now with a mountain to climb, surely that is going to be too much for them. 2-0 on aggregate. I think that's us into the Copa del Rey final for back-to-back years. Well, that is going to do it for Girona into the Copa del Rey final. Zigankov's goal completely killed off the tie. And it's that man once again coming up clutch for Girona. 2-0 on aggregate, and we'll be heading to the final to try and retain the Copa del Rey trophy that we won last year. Let's see who it is we will face in the final. I'm expecting nothing less than a Real Madrid victory. And in the final it will be, Real Madrid. Pretty comfortable in the end. Beat Sevilla by 3-1. And it will be Real Madrid in the final. And do you know what? That might actually fall in the next episode, potentially. Potentially will do. It depends if we make it through against Liverpool, because we'll have the Champions League quarter-final in here somewhere, but I doubt the cup game will be moved, so most likely that will come in the next one. But before we can think about the cup final, big game in La Liga here. 3 days before our visit to Merseyside, we host Osasuna as Barcelona win to go level on points with us, and Atletico beat Real in a Madrid derby to bring themselves back into the title race as well. This is going to go down to the wire, as we saw in Season 1, with all 4 of the big boys going for the league title. Big game against Osasuna. Need to win to extend our lead back to 3. Vamos, Girona. Early corner for Girona here. The kid Santiago to send it in. Levi's header! The backup brigade doing the business in La Liga, knowing that our starting lineup needs a rest for that trip to Merseyside. Levi Garcia, Mr. Reliable, heads us into the lead. Mosquera, fantastic defending. He has been so important to this side. What a signing he was back in Season 1. Now Mateo into Jarrell. Through the gap to Levi. And Levi lets fly. Oh my goodness, Levi. He has been in incredible form in limited minutes as well. This season he's had to sit behind Artem Dovbyk. Yes, he knew that was his role when he signed, but he has absolutely flourished as leader of the backup brigade. What a finish this is. Just opens his body up, bends it into that top corner, and Girona surely heading at 3 points clear at the top. Oh, Jarell skips away. The Osasuna man kind of bottled that. Bernabe through to Levi for the hat-trick. Levi, it's 3. Wrap those points up. Get them on the coach home. Well, we're already at home. Get them on the coach home because they are in the bag. 3-0. Game over. Girona back to winning ways in the league. Well, full time here at the Montalivi and a comfortable return to winning ways. All the damage done in the first half, so we were able to just keep hold of the ball, make some changes, and retain our energy for that big clash against Liverpool. Travelling to England to take on the Merseyside club at Anfield. Huge game to end on. Can we make it to the quarterfinals of the Champions League? So here we go then. Time for the big one, the one we've all been waiting for. Liverpool away at Anfield, holding that slender 1-goal aggregate lead from the first leg. Looking to make it to the quarterfinals for the first time. Vamos, Girona. No, trouble. No. 5 minutes is all it's taken here at Anfield. We know this ground has seen some pretty memorable European comebacks, and we might be on our way to another. Just 5 minutes and Ernest has his side level on aggregate. All our work in that first leg. I said that we needed a second goal. We couldn't find it. And now, straight away in the second leg, we're pegged back and we're level once more. Oh, what's Van Dijk doing? Great save by Alisson. And cleared away, and it's turned into a wicked pass to Goncalves, and Martinez times that brilliantly. Frantic start here already at Anfield. Garcia. Look at the space for Victor Zigankov, and he's goal side. Victor in behind. Zigankov! Of course it's him. Slams home the equaliser for Girona. This has been his episode today. He has been absolutely electric. I think that's goal number 6 or potentially 7 of today's episode alone. Races away from Hernandez, smashes it in past Alisson at his near post. And just before the break, Girona level on the night, back in front on aggregate. Ooh, man, that's a big goal. That is a big goal right on the stroke of half time as well, as Liverpool thought they were going to be heading into the break leading. And we are getting some luck down this side with Hernandez at left back. Gravenberch into Hernandez. Oh, that's a good ball. Ugarte gets away. And the Uruguayan driving at the heart of our defence. Martinez can't quite dispossess him now. It's Mo Salah. Ugarte back to Salah. Now Pereira. Salah whips the cross in. Mosquera can't get in front of his man. Still alive for Liverpool. Mika doesn't get a foot in, and Yulin has to turn it away. Corner for the Reds. Just under half an hour to go as Jota enters the field. And Ruiz can't clear. Still alive this for Liverpool, and Yulin has to turn away the effort from Hernandez. Corner floated into the middle. We've not gone with Jota. And he maybe could have hit that first time. Still alive for Alaba. Opted to bring the ball down when he actually had the run on his man. That's nicely round the corner by Gravenberg and Salah. And the Dutchman again, and turned away by Ulan, as Girona holding on here. 20 to play to see this out. And I think that is going to be enough. Just got to keep hold of this ball. Dovbyk, Garcia, Capaldo to seal it, saved by Alisson, but it's not going to matter. That is going to do it. And Girona, for the first time, heading to the UEFA Champions League quarter-finals, avenging our English demons of last year, having been knocked out by Chelsea. And this time, Jurgen Klopp's Reds defeated 2-1 on aggregate. Massive, massive result as we head through to the final 8 of the competition. Buzzing with that. And guys, that will do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Huge result for Girona heading into the final 8 after knocking out Liverpool. Still got 11 games to play in La Liga, where we hold a 3-point gap over Barcelona. I think this La Liga title race, once again like season 1, is going down to the wire. And also into the Copa del Rey final, where we will take on Real Madrid, likely to come in the next episode. So to find out who it is we will face in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, plus all those big games, keep an eye out for the next video that will be with you very soon. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and peace.